So we've all heard the saying, the grass is greener on the other side. You know, you go to the other side and then you look and be like, oh, well, that grass is even greener. But when you start thinking about temptation, it's not quite that simple, right? Now, we talk about temptation a lot on this channel, but this is one of the best examples that I have ever heard. So this guy walks out on this front porch, he's drinking his coffee and he starts looking around and he sees his yard and he thinks to himself, man, my yard looks terrible. There's brown patches everywhere, there's dust and dirt everywhere, there's weeds everywhere. And then he looks over at his neighbor's yard. And his neighbor's yard is green and lush and beautiful, and it got sprinklers going, and it looks amazing. Well, as he got to looking at it, he got more and more tempted. I wonder what that grass feels like between my toes. So eventually he starts walking over to the fence. He looks around and he thinks, nobody's gonna know. So he takes off his shoes, he takes off his socks, he climbs over the fence, then he lands in the grass and he immediately realizes, that's not grass between my toes. That's cow manure. That's why the grass was so beautiful. How many times do we do that? How many times do we give into a temptation thinking, man, that looks good. That's gonna be great. But we don't consider the crap we're gonna have to deal with after, right? There's so many consequences and stuff that come along with our decisions. And God tries his best to protect us and warn us, but so many times we just ignore his warning and we do whatever we want. And then we have to deal with the consequences. Then we get mad at God. Oh God, why does my life stink? Why does everything? I mean, challenges are going to come to everybody, but I believe a lot of the times the challenges that we go through are probably because of our decisions. I mean, you think about our debts that we go through, you know, when a marriage breaks up because somebody made a stupid decision, because that secretary is nicer than my wife is. You know, we have so many issues that we blame God for, but just remember, just because the grass is greener on the other side doesn't mean you're gonna have a great experience. So keep your shoes on. It's the best ending I got.